on my. We're not on the actual same league. I just created a league. Me and my brother created a league, um, as he is my admin, and we just actually created a new league where people are still joining, and um, we actually have some people playing, and so we actually started getting enough people where we actually can start. What do you call it? We actually can start playing now. We still have some more teams to fill in. So if you're watching, um, you know, we, um, hold up, let me send this to chat. Hey, if any of you guys are watching, you guys want to join this league, hit me up on my PSN. You can find it right here, King's Son. I'm the commissioner. Young June's commissioner, and see, we already have some teams playing so far. We still need some more teams. We're gonna fill them in. We're actually, me and Junior are getting actually a ton of players in the past couple days, and we're starting to actually get this thing full. And once we get it full, we're gonna actually have a lot of teams playing. But over the weeks, we're gonna have some teams joining. As the weeks go through. Let's see, this Vikings dude. I might just send him the invite. Or I might just wait for him to search. But we're actually gonna we actually have some players coming in, and the hardest part is filling in the teams that aren't taken right away, and that's the toughest part. But over time, we're gonna have people taking those spots. So we're getting Lions players, we're getting some of the more teams that weren't taken at first. As usual, if you get to the league first, you're gonna take those teams. So we're gonna try to fill the rest of those teams. By week 2 or week 3, we're hoping to have everybody filled in, all the teams filled in, that so we can have everybody playing, so we don't have to force win a lot of teams. Because there would be no fun in that, of just force winning hella games. That's just how it is sometimes. I don't know if he wants me to send an invite or not, but hey, you know, it's gonna be fun. Week 1, it's gonna be fun. We're trying to have a fun league. Um, my other league I'm in, as you can see in my channel, that's more of a I wouldn't say competitive league, but it's more of a competitive league. I don't know about me and Young June. We just trying to make a fun league for everybody to play. We have a lot of people in trying to join this league, and there's some cool people in the league, and we're just trying to have a fun league to play and have fun. There's a little reward at the end if you win it all. If commissioner or admin or my other commissioner, Young June, wins the tournament or like the whole franchise season, we're actually gonna double the reward for next season. Let's see if this dude actually wants to play. I don't know whether I should invite. I'm actually gonna send an invite. I don't know how he is. I'll just search, and then if it sends an invite, it sends an invite. That's so be. You feel me? But yeah, hey, if you're watching this randomly and you're not in the league, just hit that join. Like, just contact me and be like, hey, I want to join. Cause really, what am I gonna do? And they'll be like, no, you can't join. No, of course, man. What team do you want? We're trying to make it as fun as possible for all these people. We're not trying to make a league where people are just getting blown out like crazy, because that's not how people want to have fun. We set a point differential rule. We set stuff so people aren't just getting absolute torched. There's gonna be those games out there. And I'm not saying every single time there's gonna be the games are gonna be really like fair. I'm not gonna say all the games are gonna be really close, but it's like we're trying to make them as close as possible.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught by Jackson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Rodgers now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The shotgun to give to Jones. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. Steps away to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 25. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's a gain of 6.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. Not much there, only a yard.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll throw again. Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
It's a pickup of 6.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers on the move to his left. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Cousins, and that'll be incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to look deep down the field, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Cousins now from the 50. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Cousins again. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
That one goes for 30 yards. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
All right, yeah, you would.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. But Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 69 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boy, Dalvin Cook just so explosive in the open field. He's not a small guy either, but once he gets those legs churning, look out.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, Rodgers rolling to his right. Now that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger, as the first half is winding down, and the Packers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A first down throw for Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Cousins. Now they go screen, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken success. successfully. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now he'll let it. It's caught at the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Now Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I love the durability of Kyle Rudolph. He hasn't missed a game for the Vikings since 2014. Always on the field, always contributing. They keep calling him a dependable target.
And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. That'll bring up second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. To throw again. Rodgers flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, Cousins. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Bailey's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Take on Austin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Now left side on the swing pass. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Rodgers again now. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. 1st down, here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Cousins.
Complete. Jefferson the target. That catch good for only a couple.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8. Again, it's Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To the air again, it's Cousins. And he's got it. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they can get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 34-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defending.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot now for Cousins. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week one.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys.
I don't know what to say. I did nothing right in that game. That dude absolutely outplayed me. Honestly.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
And I didn't even deserve the win. That was terrible. I definitely am not going to use Cincinnati playbook with the Packers. They aren't a team that can use that playbook. I'm actually, that was embarrassing. Yeah, they're definitely not a team that can use that playbook. My dudes, I don't know, Lazard's definitely going on the chopping block. That dude literally had his head up his butt the whole game. He's definitely going on the block. I don't know. That shouldn't have been a close game, and I was making it a close game. Dude's good. I was playing like a clown. That was a joke for me. That was disgusting play for me. And not the disgusting you think. Like, disgusted, like, that's disgusting. That was terrible. Disgusting, like I'm sick of it. Hopefully next week we play the Lions. Hopefully we have a guy for that. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be having a guy for that. I'll be trying to work better with the Packers. I'm really used to the Jaguars. I'm really used to playing with the Jaguars. Being that in my other league, I use the Jaguars, and I think I'm just so stuck on playing like them, how I play with them, and those picks. That was just some of those picks. I don't know what to say, but yeah. Hopefully we can come back next week. Actually, I'll be playing tomorrow in my other league, not my own league, but the other league I'm in. I'll be playing the Packers dude, who's a new dude in the league, and if I play like that, I'm gonna get blown out. So, I got some stuff to work on, and hey, once I work on that stuff and get better with that, I think I'll have a good season. So I'll keep you guys tuned in, but definitely tomorrow I'll have a stream up going for the Packers game when I'm playing with the Jags. So yeah, I'll keep you all tuned in. Just stay tuned. Make sure to check this channel tomorrow, and I'll have a stream up by then.